Alright guys, listen up. Do you know what your body type is? Are you an ectomorph, a rail, thin, skinny hard gainer who can't gain weight no matter what you do? Or how about an endomorph, a naturally bigger boned, fatter guy who can gain weight just looking at food? Or a mesomorph, the perfect combination of musculature and leanness? Well, if you answered yes to any of these questions, you are wrong. Somatotyping, or just body types as most people call them now, are completely made up and unscientific. So the whole ecto, endo, meso classification is usually just a trick used by supplement companies to push you products that you don't need. However, some people have a tendency to build muscle faster or lose fat faster than others. But the people that are obsessing over their somatotype are usually just making an excuse for why they're not getting results. And I know this is going to piss some of you off, but it's true. The principles to gain muscle and lose fat are the same for everybody, regardless of their body type. So don't make excuses for why you're not training or dieting hard enough. But the bottom line here is that somatotypes still make for an interesting conversation, so stay tuned while I break it down for you today. Alright, I want to keep you guys on the straight and narrow path to some serious gains without going into a full-blown history lesson here. Let's talk about the origin of somatotyping and how this came to be. In the 1940s, an American psychologist, not anatomist or biologist, a psychologist, came up with this theory that if you were a skinny guy, you're an ectomorph and you're more prone towards anxiety and isolation. And if you're this mesomorph with a muscular, lean body, then you're more risk-taking, more adventurous, and prone to dominance. And if you're a naturally thicker, chubbier guy, this means that you are more prone to complacency and looking for affection from others. So, does this sound like some complete bullshit? Well, it is. This is completely made up. This has been long abandoned by the psychological community, and its origins had nothing to do with strength training or building your body. All right, let's start out with ectomorphs. Ectomorphs always undereat. It's as simple as that. I have made a career helping skinny guys, and I can't tell you how many thousands of times I've gotten emails or messages or talked to skinny guys face to face, and they tell me, oh man, I eat so much. But then when I log their macros and their calories, they're not even consuming 3,000 calories a day, and sometimes even half that. And this happens every time without fail. So what's the moral of the story here? Everyone's metabolism is different, but your metabolism could be affected by so many things. It's going to be affected by weight gain, weight loss, age, stress, and a variety of other factors. But the truth of the matter for skinny guys is they need to look in the mirror and realize that they have a weak appetite and oftentimes even a weaker will. So force yourself to eat, get those calories down, and command your body to grow. And on the flip side, we have endomorphs, who are usually just guys who do not want to diet long enough and hard enough to get ripped. That's just the way it is. It's not that these guys have some super slow metabolism, it's just that they're eating more calories than anyone their body size could burn. So the same way that skinny lifters have a weak appetite, these heavier, fluffier lifters tend to have this big, strong appetite all the time. And I'm not saying that it's easy to diet. It's hard, consistent work. But if you have 20 plus pounds of body fat to lose, you're gonna have to stay in a deficit for weeks or even months at a time. So let's not kid ourselves here of why we're not losing body fat. Stick to the diet plan and get the results you're looking for. Another funny thing about body types is that nobody classifies themselves as a mesomorph, the ideal body type. The guys that are ectomorph and endomorph would have it a lot harder if they admitted that nothing was wrong with their genetics. So sure, some people are just genetic freaks. They don't have to watch their food that much and still carve these perfect, amazing bodies, or they put in the same work that we're doing and get better results. And sometimes these guys might just be working harder and complaining less. But the bottom line is that life is not fair. Don't expect it to be. That's the biggest problem we see in society right now. Don't make excuses about life not being fair. Life has never been fair. Just work as hard as you can with what you've got. And if you want to change your body type, so to speak, you're gonna have to embrace a new level of pain. There's just no way around it. So what do I mean by this? If you're a fatter guy who's been training hard and building mass, but now you want to lean down, you're gonna have to be in a 500 to 1,000 calorie deficit, that sweet spot for keeping your muscle while getting ripped. Now this means a new level of hunger and discomfort more than you're used to, but embrace that pain and turn it into change. And likewise, if you're a skinny hard gainer who has trouble putting on mass, you're gonna have to be in at least a 500 calorie a day surplus, if not 1,000 calories, to really make some serious gains. This means stretching out your stomach, increasing your appetite, and force feeding yourself, commanding your body to transform and grow. So if it was easy, guys, there'd be more pro bodybuilders around. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But do the hard work that it takes to separate yourself from the crowd. Last but not least, thanks for tuning in and watching this video on body types. And if you want the complete program to build muscle, to burn fat, and build that cover model look, go to justinwoltering.com. It's everything I know, 10 years worth of work, all condensed down for you in a 200-page book, 12-week video trainers, 75+ exclusive videos, everything I know right there for you guys. In the meantime, leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know what you want to see in the future. Give a thumbs up. Click here to subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.